right, plenty of cheering because it is time for the food. Our chef on a shoestring has a bit of an Asian flair this morning. Chef Tila just took over the kitchen at Wazuzu, the chic Asian bistro in the new Encore at Wynn Las Vegas. He's honed his craft cooking with his Chinese Thai grandmother, and now he is one of the most sought-after chefs in the country. Lucky for all of us, this morning he is our chef on a shoestring. His mission, of course, create an Asian-inspired meal. At this point, it's an Asian-inspired barbecue this morning.
Right.
On our recession-busting $35 budget. Great to have you with us this morning.
Glad to be here. Thank you very much.
And before we get started, I'm going to have you just really quickly run down the menu so everybody can know what we're making.
So today we're making a Thai yum salad, and then we're going right to the Thai barbecue chicken, and then we're going to finish up with some banana egg rolls. Something fun, something different.
I like it all. All right, so we'll get started with the salad.
You bet.
Which is a nice way to start out. It's fresh, lots of good vegetables in the summer. Mixed greens.
Mixed greens to start, and then if you don't mind, you're going to help me put some cucumbers, some red onions, do a little mint, of course, because it's Thai inspired. And the dressing is basically what really makes us different. Is yum means hot, sour, salty,
I was going to ask you that because it's hot, sour, salty, sweet. That's a lot of things in one word.
It's the perfect meeting point in Thai food, right? So, so we're masters of herbs and we're masters of hot, sour, salty, sweet. So in the dressing will be some lime juice, but the magic is lemongrass and kaffir lime leaf.
And it has to be kaffir lime leaf.
It has to be kaffir lime leaf because all those essential oils are amazing. So all those amazing ingredients are here in the dressing.
Okay, and the fish sauce.
Fish sauce, of course, for salt. That's our vehicle for salt. And always a little sugar to touch off those other ingredients. Not to make it sweet, but to really balance things out.
Okay.
So there's the Thai yum dressing on the salad. And this can be anything you want. So we'll toss that together. And that is a really nice start to this kind of Thai barbecue meal.
I might even take a taste of this as we move on to the chicken. Barbecue chicken like you have never had it before.
Absolutely.
With these wonderful Thai flavors. So that the key here is the marinade, right?
Key here is the marinade. And again, we're going to play with more herbs. Give that a go. Tell me what you think. Nice.
Dressing is fantastic.
Good. And it can be used on anything at all.
I love it.
So moving on to the marinade. It's all about the marinade. Some of the fun ingredients. The most interesting, I think, is we're going to use coriander roots.
Where do you find coriander roots?
So coriander is another really fancy word for cilantro. Okay. Right? So take the cilantro. If you don't have the roots on the plant, go ahead and just use the stems. Just any chopped up cilantro. I've added lemongrass, garlic, so all these aromatics. We'll add ginger to that, of course.
Lemongrass. Ginger I can find pretty easily. What about lemongrass? Fairly easy to find?
You know, I've cooked Asian food all over America. Everywhere will have a really fun Asian market. Okay, great. And you'll find it there, no problem.
Good to know. A little bit of salt.
A little bit of salt. We'll do a little bit of sugar. Now here comes the magic, some more spices. So this is just basically curry powder.
Curry powder, which gives it a really beautiful color.
Yeah, the turmeric in there, all those other spices. We'll do a little soy sauce. We honor our Chinese roots as well with the soy sauce and the salty.
I like it.
And then we'll bring, of course, the coconut milk,
which I love.
And it's non-dairy. A lot of people think milk, coconut. No dairy. It's all about the coconut, right?
This is great if you're a vegan, except when you add the chicken in.
There you go.
And then it doesn't really work anymore.
You know what? Take this marinade to a piece of tofu, and you're fine.
And it'd be great, or with vegetables as well.
Let me do a little more coconut milk, and then we'll go ahead and blend this all up.
As we blend it up, we get this lovely little bit here.
Absolutely.
And so I'm going to pour the marinade over here, the chicken. How long does this have to marinate for?
So in the perfect world, you know, you could poke some holes in the chicken. I'd say 4 hours to overnight, and you're good to go. Okay. In a little, in a little plastic bag, let it sit in the fridge, and then we come to the grilling part of it.
And I'm going to switch places with you since that's your expertise over here on the grill.
You bet. So what I like to do is I like to do indirect heat. So I'll do coals on one end and then kind of nothing on the other. Okay. And then I'll start it. And I always want to pat down the chicken a little bit. Too much marinade causes a lot of flare-ups.
Which we don't want, especially on a windy day like we have here on the plaza. That could be bad.
Exactly.
And how long does the chicken need to cook?
And again, if you do indirect heat, what we'll do is you put it on the indirect side, the non-flame side, cover it, and you leave it alone for about 45 minutes, and this is what you get right here. This really beautiful stuff right here.
And I know you like to serve with, I'm going to move you on down the line.
You bet.
You like to serve it with a daikon. Is it daikon or daikon salad?
You know, it's daikon. A daikon is basically just, a root vegetable. Okay. And to give it a little bit of color, I've added a little radicchio and a little Napa cabbage. Okay. Right? And so
I'm going to have to taste it.
Please try that.
I love my salad. So this we're going to serve with the chicken and a little sticky rice, which is never a bad thing. And let's get to the dessert because we're running low on time. And who doesn't love a good fried banana?
Absolutely. So we've taken fried banana to a whole nother level here. So
I love this.
Very rustic, very fun. This is one you really get your kids involved in.
We're wrapping it in an egg roll wrap, is that right?
We're wrapping it in an egg roll wrap,
Do I find that in the freezer section?
You find that in any deli or freezer section, no problem. Okay. Right, so we'll start with a little bit of a half banana. And if you want to help, we'll throw another one down. Okay. We lay the skins out. You always want to do it in a diamond pattern, right?
Diamond, okay.
So diamond up.
Do I do this?
Yeah, we do that. Once we get to the middle, it's called the envelope fold because it ends up looking like a little envelope. And then
roll
it up, put a little egg on that. There you go.
And then you just fry it in regular oil?
And then we'll throw it right in there, just like that.
Okay, and then you're serving it with a coconut...
like a coconut sauce.
Okay.
So coconut milk, a little bit of cornstarch and water. So
there's only one way to find out if that really works.
Absolutely.
Here we go. Okay. Everything is delicious, I can tell you that. Let's see how you did though with the budget. Of course, $35. The grand total, $34.56. Where do you fall on the leaderboard? I can't see the leaderboard. I don't think you're in the top three. Can't see anything.
Just remember, it's a lot of food for $34.
You're in my top three.
There we go. How's everything?
Excellent. Really wonderful.
This chicken is
Look at that, juicy, tender.